At the end of the Honest Hearts DLC, you can help Joshua Graham fight against the Whitelegs. In doing so, their leader, Salt Upon Wounds, is captured, and Graham says this to him.
We warned you at Syracuse, and you persisted. You took advantage of us at New Canaan to drive us out, and like the dogs of Caesar you are, you followed us to Zion. And now you stand on holy ground, a temple to God's glory on earth. The only use for an animal in our temple is sacrifice. Kale Watcha Nei Conserva. Oh, you understand me, don't you? Don't you?
The line spoken by Graham has yet to be translated, and project director Joshua Sawyer refused to translate when he was asked on Formspring. He noted its mysterious nature, and when asked if the line was translatable or nonsense, he clarified that it was not nonsense. The language of the Whitelegs is a unique version of English, Spanish, and Shoshone, developed in isolation from the outside world. While they do have their own unique way of speaking, none of the words used by Graham are used by Whitelegs, yet he insists that Salt Upon Wounds understood him. But if that was the case, and it wasn't just gobbledygook, then what exactly did Graham say to him? Now, the best I could find online, although I don't know who said it first, is, "As God is my witness, none of you will be spared." This makes the most sense based on Graham's religious background. It also sounds like something he would say. In this translation, Kale means God, Watcha is witness, Nei is no, Conserva is spared, and O is you. Now, this could be the correct translation, but I decided to see what I could come up with based on what we know about the Whitelegs language, and I ended up with a different answer. Despite using a translator for English, Spanish, and Shoshone, I couldn't find anything for Kale. However, in Shoshone, Nei is to go and do something and return, and O is push. Then in Spanish, Conserva is preserve, but the R is missing. And in English, Watcha could mean watcher, only without the R, similar to Conserva. It sounds like watcher and could mean to watch or to see, but the Whitelegs already have a word for see, so it might mean something else. While watcher isn't correct English, watcher is slang for what are you doing. Then again, that's a question, and the dialogue by Graham is more of a statement, though it could be rhetorical, and depending on who you ask, rhetorical questions don't always have to have a question mark. With that said, watcher does have multiple meanings, and in this case, it could mean, what are you? By itself, it's nothing, but with the rest of the words, it is something. As for Kale, the word is a mystery, yet the Whitelegs language does share a few lines with the Dead Horses, a rival tribe. The language of the Dead Horses is a unique combination of English, German, and Navajo. Both tribes can be seen using the words She Fin Dedir, meaning I found you, and Ha Go, meaning come here, and they could share other phrases too. At this point, I decided to dig a little deeper, putting Kale Watcha Nei Conserva O through both a German and Navajo translator. In German, Nei is no, and the only thing related to Navajo that I could find was O, but it was part of O Bahi, meaning pick them off. Now, I'm no expert when it comes to languages. I'm always getting things wrong, and I can't say for certain if the translators even work, and I'm probably pronouncing things wrong too, so go easy. Regardless, the word Kale doesn't seem to exist in both Whiteleg or Dead Horse language. The only thing that I can think of is, since the Whitelegs work for Caesar and the Legion pronounces Caesar with a hard C, then maybe Kale is their word for Kaiser. Taking that into consideration, Kale Watcha Nei Conserva O roughly translates to Kaiser, what are you? Go and return or no, preserve, push or pick 'em off, which is complete nonsense. But languages are complex, so by shuffling things around and taking a few creative liberties, it could mean, what are you to Kaiser? This is a rhetorical question, reinforcing Salt Upon Wounds' status as Kaiser's dog. And the rest of the dialogue would be, you may push and pick us off, but we will survive. I know that's probably wrong, as there's a lot of guesswork on my part, and like I said, I'm no expert, but it felt really good getting something different to what's already said online. If you understood any of the languages in the video, let me know if the translator was right. Sorry if it wasn't, and if you have your own theory as to what Kale Watcha Nei Conserva means, then let me know in the comments. Be sure to show your support by liking the video and subscribing if you haven't already for more Fallout content. If there's anything you'd like to see in a later video, leave a comment and I'll see what I can do. With that said, thank you, as always, for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.